welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another pregnancy update. So I'm here with the special guest, my husband, so he can fill you in a little bit about our doctor appointment. Before we do that, I'm going to insert a video of the baby on an ultrasound right here. So we had our first doctor appointment last week, and I know this is supposed to be my 9-week pregnancy update, but surprise! We are 10 weeks along. So in our ultrasound last week when they did the measurements, I'm measuring at 10 weeks and not 9 weeks, which has bumped our due date to August 16th, and we're a little further along than we thought we were, which has me very happy because it means I'm closer to getting out of the first trimester and getting some energy back. So I am going to read off these questions, and then I figured Jeff can kind of... You had a beard hair stuck in your eyebrow hair.
Oops.
Jeff can kind of fill in where he thinks I'm wrong or lying. How far along? 10 weeks. Surprise. How big is the peanut? What did they say this week?
I think it's at about an inch.
An inch? Oh yeah, my
Inch or inch and a half by now.
yeah, my Ovia app, I have it on Parisian Bakery, and it says the baby's the size of a canapé. So how big a canapé is?
I think mine said lightning bug
Yours said lightning bug this week?
on my daddy up.
I thought that was for 9 weeks though, and we kind of skipped 9 weeks.
That might have been.
Who knows? Clearly we're paying attention. We're getting ready to go on vacation, so our brain has been all about
La La Land.
taking a little break from reality. Total weight gain or loss. I'm still down like 4 to 5 pounds. My scale, the batteries are broken, so I haven't weighed myself this week, but at the doctor appointment, I was still down.
I'm up like 10 pounds.
Maternity clothes. Nope. But I did have a question for those of you who are pregnant and in maternity clothes. Have you ordered anything from Pink Blush, and how did you like it? Because I've been looking, they have some really cute dresses, and I was thinking about ordering for my shower. So I'd love to hear what you think about Pink Blush.
What is Pink Blush?
It's just a maternity brand of clothes.
Online?
Online, and it's really cute. So I'd like to know what you think, because I've thought about ordering some stuff. Sleep. I haven't been sleeping.
No. My snoring doesn't help either.
His snoring doesn't help. I got a sinus infection this week. I actually feel much better today, but still not great. And I haven't been super comfortable. I told Jeff I really want to get a pregnancy pillow already. And not because I have any type of belly in the way, but my boobs hurt really bad.
But I am the pregnancy pillow.
No, because you're loud and you snore. I need a quiet pillow. But like, it's just, I'm just uncomfortable. So I have a hard time sleeping because I just can't get comfortable. Best moment this week? Well, I guess the doctor appointment wasn't really this week, was it? It was last week.
No, that was last week.
But I would say the best moment since our last update is definitely the doctor appointment.
Yeah.
That was pretty exciting. It was a little nerve-wracking. When they did the ultrasound at first, they did... Sorry if you're watching this and you're a man and you know me, but they did a transvaginal ultrasound, which I'd never had before. It freaked me out. And they couldn't, like, I couldn't see the baby. You could see the gestational sac, and it was all, like, black, and nothing was in there. And I got nervous. I didn't want Jeff to know I was nervous because I didn't want him to get nervous. I said, is that normal? And the ultrasound tech's like, yeah, well, if you're not as far along as you think you are, like, if you're off by a month. So then my eyes started watering because I knew there's no way we were off. But apparently my uterus is tilted posterior, so she just had a hard time finding the baby. And then eventually she found it on the transvaginal one. But it was just like a white hard
Yeah,
to see
she-
mass. So then she's like, well, let's try a topical one and see if we can get a picture. And then that's the video you saw. We got like a really good picture, and I was having a hard time staying still because I was like shaking, and then I was crying because I was happy because we found the baby, and we could see the heartbeat, which was really cool.
Found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a really good moment. But poor Jeff, he realized how much time naked women spend in the doctor's office when they're pregnant. Oh, and the other good thing, Jeff doesn't care about this, but the lady that drew my blood did such a good job. It didn't hurt, and usually I get like a massive bruise, and I got like the tiniest, like pebble-sized bruise. She was awesome. I wish I knew her name because I would give her a shout out because she was so good. Jeff is like, you're stupid, but I was so impressed.
I give blood all the time. I never really bruise.
Well, I bruise easily. I'm like a delicate flower. Okay, let's move on. Symptoms. Still just really tired. My boobs hurt. I've been having pregnancy dreams. Like, weird freaking pregnancy dreams. Some nightmares. The other morning I woke up with a sinus infection. I'm making him sit on the floor to do this, and he's very uncomfortable.
I'm laying down now. I'm down here.
I woke up with a sinus infection, but I had a really bad, not like a scary like sci-fi nightmare, but like a nightmare about my family. So I woke up in like a puddle of sweat, like feeling sick. It was an awful way to wake up, and I've been having weird pregnancy dreams pretty much every night, which also contributes to the not sleeping, because when you wake up, you're like, what just happened in my head just now? So that's been my weirdest symptom this week. Food cravings.
Carbs. I eat carbs. I
All
love carbs.
things carbs. Still.
All things carbs, yeah. Mostly I go up to Sendix and get bread
Yeah.
for dipping oil and things like that. We
Yeah.
get oil and balsamic vinaigrette,
And mashed potatoes. I haven't
Mashed
made any, but I
potatoes.
really want them.
French fries.
Yeah. And fruit. Still fruit. Anything
Yep.
really like juicy and sweet, like oranges and grapes and mangoes. And carbs.
No fruit, but never mind.
Oh, honey. I still think the carb craving is because I have no energy. I think once my energy comes back up, the carb craving will go away. But my body is like, I need energy, so it's asking for carbs. I've also been eating grape nuts like every day for breakfast with bananas in it. It's delicious.
Yeah.
And it fills me up, and it's not that, I'd probably be better off with oatmeal, but it's good. My list went away.
Uh-oh.
Food aversions.
Food aversions. Here, look the other way while I eat. What?
No, just still like fresh produce if I notice any
I think
imperfection. Huh? Oh, you meant diversion.
Meant diversion, but you said aversion. I'm like, wait a
Yeah, it means anything that's been like grossing me out about food.
minute. Mostly with produce.
Yeah,
Greens.
but produce
if the greens
grosses
are
me out.
wilted or anything like that,
Yeah.
and then it's all... Oh,
But that grosses me out even when I'm not pregnant, so it's just like...
bless you. Well, and another one. Alright, now you need to keep it down.
Okay. It's just been extra grossing me out. Like, even we got these really great green grapes. They're so good.
Those...
But some of them were so juicy that they, like, split. And that grossed me out. And I made Jeff eat the ones with the splits in them because I was grossed out by it.
I had to take one for the team.
But like I said,
They were good.
naturally I'm kind of grossed out by produce. I'm really picky. I love fresh produce, but I'm also really picky about it. So throw being pregnant in there. And the other thing is not really an aversion, but if I take too big of a bite, like my gag reflex has gotten worse because it makes me like I have to take little baby bites lately.
Yep.
So that's not really an aversion, but it's like a weird thing. Gender, don't know, won't know for a while. At least 10 weeks.
Yep.
We have the anatomy scan at 20 weeks. So if we find out, which I think we probably will.
I don't know.
He's just trying to torture me. We'll probably find out.
People keep saying, yeah, you gotta say that you want to know the gender.
Wedding ring is on still, so it's even been spinning a little bit lately. Am
Why do
I?
they think that halfway through the pregnancy you're like, screw this, I'm taking off the ring?
No, because you get bloated, honey. Remember when I first found out I was pregnant and I was
More
so
like,
bloated?
you still married? Yeah, I'm still married.
No, honey.
You made me do this.
Yeah.
No, it's just because we retain water. Am I a moody pregnant lady or a happy pregnant lady this week?
This week a little moodier, but that I think has to do with the lack of sleep.
And sick.
Yeah, mostly the lack of sleep. When you don't sleep a lot, that's when that comes out. But I
Yeah.
don't think that I would say that that's because of the pregnancy. But I don't know. I've never been down this road, so this is a new adventure for me.
But I haven't been like irrational. I think just things have been hurting my feelings easier.
Wouldn't you call that irrational?
No, irrational. Like to me, irrational is like you blah 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 blah, like over you eating my pickle or something. I didn't even get mad when you were eating my ice cream yesterday.
I didn't eat all of it because I knew that I had to leave some in there. Which, it was good. The Ben & Jerry's monkey something?
Chunky monkey. It
Chunky
needs more
monkey.
banana in it.
I just don't like the walnuts.
You know, wow, we just
But
talked
everything
about.
else is really good.
But I've been sick. I had like a major allergy attack and then the sinus infection, which makes it hard to sleep because I can't breathe. And so that's made me moody. I do think I've been like a little extra hormonal this week. Like things have hurt my feelings that shouldn't have hurt my feelings. But I've also tried to be really aware of it. Like I was having a conversation with my sisters today and I found myself getting really pissed off. And I was like, you're not pissed because of anything they did. Like they didn't make you pissed. You're pissed because you're just being hormonal. And so we were talking through this app called Marco Polo and I was like, put the phone down so you can't like see my face. And I was like, I just don't want to have this conversation right now. Everything's hurting my feelings and it shouldn't be, but I just need a nap. And I like tabled the converssion till I felt a little more.
Somehow you feel that you cheated yourself when you were younger and didn't take all the naps you could have.
Yeah.
Because now in adulthood they finally start to catch up to you.
Yeah. So I've been like a little more hormonal, but still mostly happy. I'll be happier when I don't feel like crap. Okay. That was belly button in or out, in, labor signs. We're not even going to go over that. What I miss, I said this last week, I'll say it again, energy and sleep. I just feel like I'm kind of walking around in the twilight zone. We're leaving for vacation soon, and I'm just looking forward to, like, if I want a nap, just saying, like, you guys go do something. I'm going to lay down. Or sleeping in, like, not having to get Cody to school. Oh, it's going to be so nice. So I hope that this trip will be kind of energizing for all of us, but definitely I need some energy back. And I miss wine, but I still can't smell booze without feeling nauseous, so
Yep.
there's no like desire to actually drink wine. I just miss like the social act of drinking wine.
Or champagne.
I love champagne. I got addicted after our wedding. We drank so much champagne
We had
during
a
our
lot
wedding
of, we
festivities.
probably had about 7 bottles gifted to us,
Yeah.
which about 6.5 she drank. But not in one day. Over the period of months.
Yeah.
But just the amount of champagne.
But
and
then
bubbly-
after the wedding, every time we'd go buy wine, I'd be like, can we just get champagne? For like 2 months.
Sure, I don't care.
I'm not hooked on champagne anymore, but it's good. What I'm looking forward to, getting my energy back. Really looking forward to that. I'm also kind of looking forward to having a bump and having it be visible, because I feel like when you're pregnant and you're feeling, even, I mean, I don't get morning sickness, but just when you feel like the wear down of it, you almost just want people to know you're pregnant so you don't have to like feel like you have to explain yourself. So I'm looking forward to it being visible. Plus then I can buy maternity clothes. Milestones. We had our first doctor appointment. We skipped a whole week. Jeff saw the baby on the ultrasound for the first time ever.
Yep.
He even got to see the heartbeat.
It fluttered.
Uh-huh. I think that was our biggest milestone, was just, honey, you're so out of frame.
I know, I can't
Act
see.
like you like me.
Hey.
Put your arm around me. So that's the milestones. And bump. No bump.
No bump. I have a bump.
Here's a bump.
I've been retaining water for about 15 years. Still there.
So that's about it for week 10. Anything you want to add to that? Anything weird that's been happening that you're like, what the heck is going on with my wife?
Nothing too out of the ordinary yet. Nothing to wave flags about yet.
Oh,
Nothing to,
like
hey!
peace flags, like peace, no war.
Something like that. I'll be hiding under the couch.
All right, so my next update will be coming at you next week. I will be filming from my parents' house, actually, so you'll get a little change of environment. Maybe I'll film outside. That would be fun.
Maybe we could do a walk on the beach.
It would be so noisy, all the background noise. I'll show you guys the beach anyway, so we'll just throw a clip in there. But until next week, I hope you enjoyed this update. Sorry if it was a little long-winded, but we'll come back next week with my 11-week update and let you know how we're surviving
If I'm surviving.
vacation. Thanks for watching. Make sure if you like this video, click the like button, comment down below. I'd love to know about the pink blush or any other maternity clothes that you find that you really like. I'm having a hard time finding things that I think are like fashionable that don't look kind of dumpy. So I would love advice on where you got your maternity clothes. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with our vegan pregnancy and also all kinds of recipes and tips. This weekend I have a vegan cheese board video coming out, so keep an eye out for that. And I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye. Oh, you didn't do the kiss thing. Oh, you're cute.